Hey gang, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. So much noise this week from PowerCon 2021 on the new MOTU stuff. I know most of this stuff's been covered already elsewhere on the internet, but I also know a lot of you out there still take the time to turn up and listen to my own take and commentary on the new toys. And I'm thankful that you've given me the opportunity to do so. Okay, so who's the man? Sunman, a new addition to the ranks of Masters of the Universe. Now, Sunman is a character that I'm certain over 90% of the modern toy collecting community has no idea or recollection about, but he's one who's here nonetheless to make us part with our cash. Now, look, like most of you out there, I had to look up this character online to find out just who or what he is and where he came from. Imagine my surprise to find out that Sunman is part of a somewhat obscure line of toys from the 80s called Rulers of the Sun. Yeah. And from a company known as Olmec Toys. The action figure themselves was sort of Masters of the Universe homages or knockoffs, I don't know, with identical body types. And the genesis for Sunman was that he was created as a response to the lack of diversity in the barbarian sort of like type of genre, the barbarian sword and sorcery genre of toys. But then I got to wondering, what the hell happened to Clam Champ? I mean, the Champ is a legitimately awesome character from MOTU who just happens to be black as well. I mean, since that's the talking point here. But then I looked at the timelines and probably Clam Champ as a character was introduced later on in the line. The question is, was Clamp created in response to Rulers of the Sun and the need for diversity, or was he on the production cards all along? You know what, in one of my earliest series of videos on the channel, all the way back in 2018, one of the series that I started was Black Action Figures of the 1980s, and I did a special on Clam Champ back then, in which I talked about how it didn't seem like traditional race structures was such a concern on a planet like Eternia, or even in a franchise like Masters of the Universe, where all of the human characters are mostly from the same royal family. Okay, and the rest of everyone that you see is made up of some kind of scary hybrid between humans and animals, insects, birds, other kinds of monstrous alien-like creatures. Okay, back then, the video got like maybe 10 views. I don't know, because the channel was still growing, and mainstream interest in Masters of the Universe was probably at about 8%. Okay, it's only after the Origins toys started turning up last year that everyone and his uncle started to remember their childhoods. Anyway, it just seems that with all the focus being on Sunman as the main figure of diversity in the line, it just seems that there's barely any mention of Clam Champ, alright? Did you guys notice that? When I was a kid growing up in the 1980s, I was always drawn to pop culture characters based on their design, personality, attitudes, and their origin stories, okay? The conflicts that they were in, all that good stuff. It never dawned on me that there could be a focus on the race of the character. I mean, it's like I grew up watching Mr. T on the A-Team. He's like the biggest freaking guy I've ever seen on TV, and he's like the main reason why you probably want to watch the A-Team to begin with. And it never dawned on me that there could have been a focus on the fact that he was black, all right? And he's just a cool character, right? And with Sunman, since most of us are only just finding out about the character, it's just a bit distracting to see that a lot of the communication is being centered on his role as a figure that represents diversity. Okay, what I want to know is if this character is cool, okay? If he's cool or not, if he's got a good backstory that makes me want to invest in the toy. As of now, the main things driving my interest in this action figure is the awesome packaging that it comes in, and also the fact that he's part of the Masters of the Universe, which makes me fall right into the marketing department's trap. But so what? Okay, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. But without that Masters of the Universe connection and the shared universe, I'm betting interest in this character would maybe be at 15%. I mean, maybe more, but nowhere near the frenzy that it's seeing right now. Now, okay, look, I'll be straight. I'm not a fan of the character design. The first time I looked at it, I just wasn't too impressed, okay? I mean, it's certainly very colorful, and it's definitely in the spirit of Masters of the Universe, but it does seem a bit cliched to me. There's just something about it that seems a little bit too forced, okay? It is a fun, colorful looking figure, all right? But, against the hype that's been poured onto it, it just seems like something of a bit of a letdown to me personally. All right. And also, I have to be honest that I am being distracted by the spellbinding artwork that's on the package, okay, and also the unique design of the card back. All right. Actually, the first time that I saw this, I wondered if it was a custom job, because there was nothing on the package that said Masters of the Universe, okay. Also, at the top of the package, it says for the adult collector, all right, and I was like, whoa. When was there ever mainstream MOTU toys that were of such a premium level that it was catered to the adult collector? And then it hit me, shit. Okay, this is probably going to be an exclusive release, and it is, okay? So if you want this beautiful package, you most likely will have to suffer for it. And judging from some of the comments that I've seen, a lot of the comments, in fact, I think there's a lot of you out there that have actually suffered. Now, I like how the very unique packaging is in like 3 sections, and the reason for that is because on the back of it, they give you a comic book story, okay, telling you more about Sunman, all right? And there's also a lot of really great artwork here. I like that we get some background information on him, and because we do need all the information that they can give us on the character. Now, the main bad guy in the franchise is this villain called Pighead. Okay, he's called that because his head is literally that of a pig. Okay, it's like one of those very, very obvious literal names that they could give to a character. It's like one of those 90s comics where you have somebody called somebody that's really good with weapons, and is a sharpshooter, and they call him Skill Shot. One of those kind of things. But something about when I saw the name Pighead and I saw the character design, I can't help but the first thing that I thought of was actually characters with you got a character here, a good guy that flies, and you've got a villain that looks like a pig. It kind of made me think of Angry Birds. On the front of the package, there's more descriptions provided to further enhance the character and his meaning to the universe. It says here, with magical melanin skin, he brings the light, shining brightest on all worlds when good people unite. Okay, all right, Sunman. Okay, but then it says here, the greatest hero of them all. Look, man, what? I kind of tune out when I see, very bold statements like these being made. Okay, yeah, I know that He-Man is called like the most powerful man in the universe. Okay, but I've always taken that with a pinch of salt because there are other universes as well. Okay, how do you decide that He-Man is like the most powerful one? And also, we do know that there are forms of magic that can actually hurt He-Man too. But saying calling somebody like Sunman here the greatest hero of them all. Okay, what is this statement based on? All right, we've not even heard of this character prior to this. All right, I mean, yeah, some of you may have, okay, but the majority of the planet, I'm betting, has not. And has there ever been like a story arc or something where it was established that he is indeed the greatest hero of them all? Let me know, okay? I may have missed something here. All right. One of the reasons that I also wasn't that impressed with the figure was probably because I didn't feel like the sculptors did such a great job with the figure's facial expression. If you look at him here, it kind of looks like he's cross-eyed, okay? Like he's been staring at the sun for too long, or maybe, he just caught She-Ra stepping out of the shower or something like that, okay? But I'm just saying that, if this is the image that was used in all the promotional photos that went out, and I'm looking at it, and it kind of seems like he's, he doesn't know which direction he's staring at, okay? It just looks a bit off, kind of silly, kind of goofy, all right? The artwork, okay, that comes with the figure, all right, has him in a much better portrait. I kind of feel like the sculptors were working in a different direction. What do you guys think? Let me know. Now, I went online and actually found this catalog photo of the 80s range of Rulers of the Sun action figures, and I was shocked, honestly. Okay, I was like, whoa, they actually did that many figures for the series. I mean, there's been that many characters. Has anybody out there actually been collecting these figures? Okay, does anybody in the comment section, okay, any of you guys watching this video, do you have any of these figures? Let me know. Okay, I would love to see some photos maybe of the actual products. Okay, then again, I'm not really sure if this is just like a catalog photo that was put out, and I'm not sure if the figures themselves were actually even created at some point. But checking these guys out, wow, I gotta say that this is a pretty wild bunch here. Okay, we've got guys like Boltman, Space, Sumo, My two favorites here, okay, Digitino and Holographo. I mean, when the guys were working on the character designs and the names, okay, I mean, I wonder if the team was actually having a laugh themselves, okay. I mean, aren't you? But guys, you know what? At the end of the day, all that really matters are the dollar bills, okay? And on the Mattel Creations website, they've already announced that the Sunman exclusive has sold out, okay? It is gone, guys. Okay, so where can you get him, all right? Let's turn to eBay. Now, there's multiple listings online for it already, but the one that really got my attention was this one here, which had the figure listed for $666.66. You guys see that? Okay, 666. That's Damien, man. That's the Omen. Okay, all right. That's some Damien shit right there, guys. Okay, but is this the price that we have to pay for Sunman? For a taste of the sun. Let me know in the comments, guys. If you guys managed to get him for yourself. Now, those of us that missed out on the exclusive will be able to get Sunman as a regular edition as part of Wave 8. So that's good. Okay. I do wonder what are the accessories that he's going to come packed with. Probably not the alternate head. Okay. That seems to be something that is exclusive to the deluxes. But that's our chance to get him, I suppose, if you want him for the collection. Let me know what you think of the Sunman character. Let me know what you think of the video. And of course, if you enjoyed the content, do leave me a like, leave me a comment, and I hope that I've earned your subscription. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content. Take care.